So the how. So this piece here, this is the doorway of the unknown and the uncertain, yes? We have to move through this doorway to move into here because here is a different result. Would you agree that connection, intimacy, joy and love and ease and confidence, that feels very different to this side, yes? So we actually have to move through something to get that, rather than trying to go over the top of it to get it, yes? We have to move through it to become it or to be it, yes? So we need to go through the space of uncertainty, and the way that we do that is we actually have to stay in the discomfort. We actually have to allow ourselves to feel the pain of feeling like we're stupid because we made that decision, or feeling like we could feel ashamed. We actually have to feel more. Now, that's one of the things that human beings find very difficult, and as women we disconnect very early on from our bodies and our hearts, and we project manage our lives, and then we forget what it feels like to really feel. And it's only in moments like if we have a child and raise a child and have those moments with our children where we feel really connected to our hearts, or when we fall in love, or when we've accomplished something amazing where we just have faced ourselves and kind of won the battle and we feel incredible, yes? Those are the moments where we allow ourselves to feel, but day to day, we don't. And so that's why we keep ourselves stuck here. You with me? We need to, as Brené would say, let ourselves be seen. And the way that I say this is be all that we are and all that we're not, without apology, nothing to prove, nothing to hide, yes? So we let ourselves be seen in all our imperfections. We have to accept our imperfections. Sometimes when people come to work with me, they hope that there's like this magic pill or something, but we don't have to do any of this. Can we just get to this, Karen, without this? No, you can't. This is what it takes, and it's tough. But you know what? It's so worth it. I can say that now, right? And sometimes I'm still here and I'm grappling with myself, but I know it's so worth it, yes? So we have to accept our imperfections. Sometimes that takes time, but here's the thing, it doesn't need to take time. You can do this work right now. Yep. Let me see if I've got anything else. Okay, you with me? So I want you to choose which one's your most scary. Letting ourselves be seen, feeling more, staying in the discomfort, actually accepting the uncertainty and that you are out of control. You don't have control. Here's the trap. We think that we have control all the time. We think that we can, because we're so used to project managing our lives, other people, our family, we think we've got control, but we don't. And the last few months has shown us that, hasn't it? And so if we can accept that we don't have control and actually feel into that and allow that, that's when we'll move into this space. So I want you to choose the one that trips you up the most or that feels the most scary to you, and you might like to share it in the chat box, and I'd love to hear what's the most challenging for you out of that, and then I'll tell you the next piece. All right, so the last piece I want to give you here, this is how we build the muscle, right? This is because, as I said to you, you could, if you wanted to, keep trying this, see how that goes until, I had about 5 wake-up calls before I really woke up. Don't do that. That's like the hard road to take, yeah? So don't wait for any wake-up calls. If you've had 1 or 2 and they've been the little ones, start listening to your body, start listening to the messages around you, and start to listen to that inner voice in your heart, yes? So we want to build this muscle so that we can start to enjoy more of this, because life was meant to be this, yes? You know that. It's here that doesn't feel right. It's here that doesn't feel right. So we're going to build the muscle, yeah. So we can't get to this space without courage, yes? What does courage look like? If you start to think about these areas of your life that you started to move away from the upper limit, what does courage look like in that area for you? Courage looked like, for the woman I shared with you earlier, courage looked like being able to create her business or creating her business from a place of passion and enthusiasm, knowing she was going to be imperfect, as opposed to trying to struggle through and prove to herself that she's not stupid. Yes? Courage was having those conversations with her partner about where she feels strong and where she feels not so strong, and where are the things that really challenge her. What's courage for you in your area? So we need to be courageous. We need to let go. This is a fabulous one. I love this one. Let go of who we think we should be. Only you can do this. Only you can let go of who you think you should be. I know when I was growing up, I had all of these ideals of what I thought I should be, and I lived a life of living into other people's expectations and living into obligations that I created for myself about what I thought other people wanted from me. And it was a hard road, tiring and exhausting, and it took a lot to unravel that. So start unraveling now, because the best time to start unraveling from our limiting conditioning and limiting beliefs was 10 years ago. The next best time is today, right? So let go of who we think we should be. I'll be 1 second, Georgie. We've got some more comments. We have to believe. Now, here's a belief that we have really that's the truth of us. Believe that we are worthy. Worthiness is a big one, but you know what? The unworthiness is the lie. We don't have to work hard to be worthy. Often we're working to try and prove our worthiness, worthy of love, worthy of success, worthy of being a leader, worthy of being in the spotlight, worthy wherever that is, right? Worthy of being a mum, yep. But that's the lie, is that we've got to work to that. We're born with that. We're born, you look at a beautiful little baby that's born, you would know that, you would say yourself that that baby is worthy of everything that is coming to it that's good, yes? You were that one day, and so you were born that way. It's the lies that we learn that take us away from that. Yeah? Okay, so I hope you've chosen an area of your life where you may have been stuck, and now you can see it's because you've hit your upper limit and you've been avoiding feeling uncertain or in the unknown or feeling exposed or at risk, and you know that's just vulnerability. And now you know that you can start to step forward through this doorway by doing some of this. Yep, so this is just some examples, and then moving through. That will take you into here. So rather than continue to try and work hard through your success strategy in whatever area you chose where you're stuck, now you know it's about feeling through this journey, this pathway, yes? So a few things I've added here. This is a place of where I feel like I've got a meaningful and fulfilling purpose, a place of great timing and clarity, yeah? And it's a dance, like someone shared earlier, it's a dance. It's not, we're here and now, great, we can just relax. We want to be relaxed and at ease, feeling that place in our body where we're feeling easeful and relaxed, but it's a dance, it's a constant dance, yes? Share with me your comments if you feel to. And one other piece I wanted to give you. Liz Gilbert, who you know, Eat, Pray, Love, and also wrote Big Magic, one of the books that I recommend in my programs, because she speaks to creativity, but really our life is a creation, isn't it? And she talks about how there is no creation without vulnerability. So we need to be able, if we want to create the life that we want, because this is your greatest creation, then you need to be walking through this door. Is this good? Give me some thumbs up and let me know if this is good and this is helping. I think I've only got a few minutes left. Would that be right, Georgie?
Yes, we have 5 minutes left.
5 minutes, excellent. So if you are willing to be, instead of your success strategy, which keeps you here, if you're willing to be a student of what Dr. Joe Dispenza would call a student of life, which I would call a student of growth, a student of awareness, a student of reawakening, a student of learning, and which means a student of being okay with vulnerability, yeah? Then you get to have these things. You get to experience these things, and you've done it before, yeah? We're just looking for the areas of opportunity for now.